folks, Jenna and Greg, Strange RV Tours. Kind of windy, but we're at Meadows National Wildlife Refuge in Nevada, and we're going to do some exploring and some hiking, so come and watch. Okay guys, we're at the Point of Rocks and we're on the boardwalk right now. This area was actually not dry like it is now. 10,000 years ago this was all water, but as you can see, they've got this really nice display. 1984 they made this a refuge. There was Shoshone and Paiutes and the Nubu. They used to gather here. These are neat little displays they have. Yeah, it says the Shoshone people would walk these paths. They actually harvested like sunflowers and squash, that type of thing. And then in 1896, there was a guy that settled here and homesteaded, and we've got a whole nother section on him. But they started mining here, taking all the natural aquifer water, and what it does is ground shifts and water comes up from thousands of years ago. And this used to be all water, but with all the mining and habitat, after all the mining and habitat, it destroyed a lot of the water sources. Now it's called Ash Meadows because of the ash trees. It has a lot of ash trees and mesquite, and there's 16 different biological habitats in this area. A lot of wildlife that you will not find anywhere else. And there's a centaury flower that blooms even during the winter. It's little pink flowers. And here's some water right here running. Yeah. Now another thing is, there's the ash meadow pupfish in these waters, in different ponds, and they're very close to being extinct. And there's numerous varieties of pupfish in this area. Devil's Holes pupfish are totally different from the ones here. There's like 2 more varieties here.
Really? I didn't know that.
And they're pretty close to becoming extinct. There's a lot of bighorn sheep that come down here, along with bobcats, coyotes, and of course, you know, like road runners, all kinds of wildlife.
Well, those Shoshone Indians sure were good at building wood decks, weren't they?
Yeah. And we should be coming up to King's Pool.
King's Pool.
Yeah, King's Pool is up here on the left.
Must be this right here, huh?
Yeah.
You can hear the water running right down there.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is hot water or cold water.
Well, I can find out if you want.
It's up to you.
Muddy.
That's pretty.
It is.
Get down there where I can get a better view of that.
You want me to see if it's warm?
Well, if you want to, you can.
Let's see. Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes.
So it's like a hot spring.
Yes.
There's a frog over there.
Really?
See him? See if I can.
Oh, I see him.
Frog
He's
sitting
on
right
that-
over there. on
That
that.
algae. Like that floating algae there.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
You see any pupfish in here? Yes.
Really?
Down at the very bottom. There's one swimming right near the bottom
Oh,
of the
yeah.
green.
Like half the
There's-
size of a
there's some-
minnow.
There's some more right here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see some on the left there too.
God, water feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Oh, I see a bunch over there. See, they're kind of light colored. Swimming.
They're like the size of a small minnow.
Yeah. Guppies.
Minnow guppies.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and they say the bighorn sheep come down during the day, sit in the shade of the trees and drink the water, and then in the evenings they'll go up to the safe areas up on the mountains on the rocks. There's supposed to be an amphitheater up at the end of this. It's only about a third mile from the parking area.
Why did they call this Point of Rocks? Because I haven't seen any, big unusual rocks or.
I guess with the see the
Oh, man, the rocks coming up the
and
ledge
see
there.
up on the top there.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
a big, huge rock.
I guess they're talking about these rows of rocks up here. This really is a nice wood deck, though.
Yeah. It'd be great for anybody in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said the water table all the way across this valley.
Those look like worms, man.
Ew.
Bacteria.
Ew. Oh, those look like seed pods.
Right, it's just that they're mesquite trees host bacteria on their roots.
Screw bean mesquite.
What mesquite?
Screw bean
Screw bean
mesquite.
Say that one 3 times fast. I'd get in trouble. Now, this is one of those plants where Janet was pointing out. It's a furry plant. There's a mine up there, or a cave up there. Somebody's dug out on
Yeah.
the side of that hill. I don't know, would you call that a hill or a mountain?
Mountain.
It's a big hill or a little mountain? Making some dinner.
Yeah. Okay, there's
Cool.
holes in the limestone. That's where the Native Americans ground mesquite beans into flour.
Oh, cool. That's what they're talking about right here then.
Yeah.
Behind us. Okay.
There's some here. Big one here.
Oh, big one there. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another one.
There we
Wow.
go. How neat is that? That's pretty cool.
There it is.
So that's where they would, I guess,
Grind up flour.
to make bread.
Yeah. Rye bread.
Cool. I guess whatever amount they wanted, they just made a bigger, smaller hole.
So, you know that mesquite tree that had the beans on it?
Uh-huh.
That's what they made the flour.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when all the miners came, moonshiners, brothels opened, when they started mining, they depleted so much of the natural waters that it did dry up most of the aquifer. And that's what we've got now.
So I guess this is the amphitheater.
So, yeah.
Kind of tiny. I don't know if you can see that or not, but
Looks like a little cave or something.
it's hard to ride up there. Is a cave or somewhere where somebody was prospecting. Here's the amphitheater in this windy place. Around and yeah,
Cool.
there's that cave.
Cool.
Pretty neat. Hope you guys can hear us okay. It's really windy. We are now at the Crystal Reserve in Ash Meadows. And I'll let Janet kind of tell you about it. It's where a lot of the spring water actually comes up out of the ground. There's all these different water birds and waterfowls that hang out here. It's supposed to be a good bird watching area. The Great Egret. So let's walk over here and see this baby.
Actually comes from 100 miles northeast of here. A big aquifer that acts as a dam actually flows 10,000 gallons per minute year round, and it feeds into 7 seeps, which this is part of it, and that's pretty cool. And there is boating allowed out here on Peterson and the Crystal reservoirs out here, but no regular motors. It has to be electric motors, but there's no fishing because of the problem with extinction. Now hunting's allowed. Seasonal hunting is allowed. They actually have a cottontail jackrabbit season. You can only use a shotgun with not regular shot, but non-toxic shot inside for the shotgun.
So like environmentally safe ammunition.
Yeah, but you can do quail, geese, duck, coots, jackrabbits, you know, all of the above. So
Yeah, see, there's some water birds out there.
yeah, look how milky the water looks.
Yeah.
It does look milky. It's got to be from the minerals. I see stuff.
Yeah, big birds or something over there, huh?
Yeah.
Smart too.
There's no camping. Can't do ATVs, four-wheelers. There's a lot of regulations. You can bring pets. You can hike. Wow.
Bunch of them over there.
Yeah. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. I could sit here and bird watch. He said this is a great place for bird watching.
Yeah. Sink into the ground.
Yeah, it's kind of mushy sand. It is like a sand though.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like a regular sand. I bet it's salty though. But it's neat exploring out here. And there's some benches over there. Sit and, I guess that more like a dock there.
Probably. You think it'd dry up out here?
Yeah, middle of Mojave Desert, and this is where a lot of wildlife hangs out. I'm sure, you know, to get water in the desert, yeah, you'd have to be near some water. This is pretty cool.
All right, we're now heading to Jack Longstreet's cabin. He was an old pioneer here. Janet will tell you a little bit more about him.
Andrew Jackson Longstreet homesteaded, the first person to homestead out here in 1896. He actually took water from the Carson Slough, and that's where he'd hunt geese, duck, and everything else. But what he's known for is the notches in his gun were actually for people that he has killed. And the law found 5 notches on his gun, but they weren't happy about that. But there's 385 acres with this Carson Slough. But after the miners, people with saloons, gambling, raising race horsing, and they dried it all up pretty much. And now what's left is here with, oh, okay. Anyway, they demolished the springs in the Carson Slough, but this cabin's still here. It's made out of rock. He's got it up against, built up against the rock there.
Well, this cabin has been rebuilt though, right?
It's been refurbished.
Refurbished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can you imagine living out here on your own and just living off the wildlife, which would be a great place because of the water.
You have to get good at eating and cooking rattlesnakes.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Wow.
I wonder if this was at one time a fireplace. No. That's neat.
You can see the retaining wall against the back there. But, yeah, you can see this all this wood's been redone, huh?
Yeah.
So they must have put the roof, replaced the roof.
And I think he sold this in like 1907.
Yeah, for king's ransom.
$30,000. This property and another property and the water rights.
Wow. You see, there's probably
Birds. Yeah,
bird
you
nests.
can tell they've been up there.
Yeah. Wow. Pretty cool.
It's a neat little cabin though.
Yeah. And get the evening sun, keep you warm.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. You can see. Yeah, the birds hang out in here a lot, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Probably had shutters on these windows originally.
Yeah, you would think, huh?
Well, let's walk around the outside a little bit. They put tar and stone on top of the roof. Yeah, supposedly he had kind of hid his house down in this low-lying area because he was afraid of somebody shooting him, I guess. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
And it turns out that back area back here behind the house that was rocks, kind of a bluff, there was actually a cave going into that And the wood down there is blocking the opening to the cave. But there's actually a cave behind there. Probably a fairly small one. That's one of the reasons he built the house up against that bluff. And supposedly he said that of the 5 notches on his gun, 4 of them he was proud of. So he must have had one that he had some regrets about. So this was the spring outside of his property. You can kind of see the water right over here in between the reeds.
Alright guys, hey, thanks for watching. This Meadows National Wildlife Refuge is awesome. There's still some other sites here, the Peterson Reservoir, and there's another Roger Springs. There's a lot more out here. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you could, please. Hit the little bell for notifications. Check out our Patreon. There's different stuff on there. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.